All right, lock us in, baby girls and baby boys. Chloe, all I can think about is like all people are gonna see is like, oh wow, look, there's a girl in the chat, and the only message that we can see is dishes are my least favorite. Oh, it's so funny because on God, I swear I read that as dishes are my favorite. Am I fucked up? Need another Japanese game show vid? Oh my God, I need it. I need it in my life. I also want to play another one of those Japanese dating games. Something about them, they just get me going. All right, anyway, time to goon to some Clarkey.
A website that was once the hub of our generation is now seen as only fit for parents, or stings.
I'm gonna lose my job.
Yet there maintains to be over 3 billion active users on Facebook, so it really begs the question, where are they? And more pressingly, who are they? And what better way to find that out than to delve into the weird world of Facebook groups? After a brief bit of research, I found out that there is a group for pretty much everything. But
oh my gosh, spilled rice everywhere. You wanna know what I always thought was crazy? It's like, I feel like I always say, who the fuck uses Facebook? But like, my entire family, as far as like my cousins and aunts and uncles and shit, they like live on Facebook. Like, I don't even think any of them have like Twitter or anything else. They like, or Instagram. They live on Facebook. They're always talking about stuff happening back home. They're always posting people's like mug shots and shit like that. Is fucking Zima here? Jesus Christ. And all types of crazy stuff. So yeah, it's insane.
I wanted to delve deeper, and to do that, I couldn't just use my personal account. I'd have to go undercover.
This guy.
Okay, ladies and gentlefolk, I have Lorenzo Italiano in front of me. Who's that, you may ask?
Did he put glasses on him?
Of course, I've decided to put him in his home nation of Italy in order to just disguise himself, but in plain sight. His cover photo, of course, he works at the local Italian restaurant. Even he's looking mysterious. Ain't nobody catching him.
Yeah, we'll probably do some music tonight, honestly. We're just chilling.
Post clean cut like my deli meat. This was younger Lorenzo before the mullet and the tash phase. Hey, you want a pizza this? Today I took over my uncle's pizzeria. He's not actually my uncle, he's just a guy, but we're all familio. Everyone's familio. And I didn't know what home was in Italian, so I just went for homo. But that's Lorenzo.
How did Facebook allow this to even become a thing? I don't even, okay.
Lorenzo Italiano, and I'm sure he's ready to tackle these groups head on. That sounded much more racially motivated. Facebook groups is what I was going for. And also, of course, I had to roleplay as Arthur. I thought the female version of Arthur would maybe Ophelia.
Oh yeah.
And he's a big fan of chess. It does make it sound like he likes groping boobies, though.
A little bad thing.
No, you don't, Arthur. Down, boy. Oop, I blundered my smile. The only time it should come down to black versus white is in a chess match. I'm gonna let you down gently here. I did try to make one for Chris, but it immediately got smited down. I don't know if it was a height restriction on Facebook,
his editors go crazy.
I wasn't allowed to do it. It looks like I'm gonna have to be going undercover as myself as well, which isn't really undercover because it's actually my real account. So I took it upon myself to take myself, Lorenzo, Ophelia, and not Chris, to the weirdest areas of Facebook. Day and night I was on the job, fighting to not get drawn in by memes that would blow up in a middle-aged group chat, struggling not to get drawn into any arguments with Keith.
Why is Zuck over there?
Picture is an England flag. I'm forever wondering how a little robot lizard man managed to have all of these people in a chokehold. But eventually, the time had come. My work was done. It was time to show my peers. Now, I've actually been using a slightly different browser today to stitch my friends up, and that means no need to sign my friends up to the Learn How to Hack Facebook group, because Opera browser is simple and easy to use. Now, obviously I don't keep my friends here with me in my pocket. Believe me, I wish I could. But fortunately, I've been able to use Aria, Opera's built-in AI, to be able to fabricate a new life for them, and the image generation has made that a double. And if flowering around on carp fishing lovers wasn't enough, then the theme to go with it comes even easier on the eye. Look at that lovely themed browser, a fishy banner for some fishy behavior. Themes allows users to customize their colors, animation, and browser sounds to their needs. And just so I don't spread misinformation in these groups, I can use the split screen feature in order to fact check in the very same browser. A very useful feature.
We wait a goddamn minute here, Clarkey. How the fuck do I do that? How do you just do that?
Morning, even afternoon, we got a...
Chat, how do you do it? Chat, how do you do it? What type of fucking magic, wallahi magic was that?
Feature for when I'm scrolling fact check. And just so I don't spread misinformation in these groups, I can use the split screen feature in order to fact check.
Oh, you motherfucker. That's a thing? I'll just spit. Okay, hold on. Why you eating breakfast in the afternoon? It was rice. Rice, steak, and it was like a Mongolian beef. Is what I would call it. But it was a rice steak and green beans, bitch ass nigga. How's that breakfast? How the fuck did he do this? I'm so... Oh, you know what? It's probably gotta be big. Okay. Oh. Nah, this is fire. Nah, this is... Okay, hold on. Hold on. Oh, this just got me so rock hard, dude. I'm totally 6.4 inches right now. Even though you got multiple screens. Yeah, but like when I'm like, whenever I'm doing like my thumbnails and shit, and like I'm switching back and forth between like fucking Google image searching and doing a bunch of random stuff, that would be so lit. 2.4, okay. So we're just trying to hurt my heart.
Same browser. A very useful feature for when I'm scrolling to cite a clever article. But surely becoming a massive genius and doing all that reading gets boring. Shush. Let me introduce you to the built-in player. It's not a nickname I've given myself, it's actually a feature on Opera browser. Listen to your music with ease and on whichever of the 6 different music streaming services that are available.
And because it's detachable, it doesn't even have to live on the side. It can move house. Maybe it wants to go down to the bottom right, the center of the page. The world is my oyster.
So I can boogie whilst I ponder how to ruin my friends' lives. Perfect. And if I don't trust myself, which I don't, Aria will be right there on the command line. The Aria command
viewers
line
or
is
subs
an easy
from
little
the
cover
a lot of
answering your
followers, like
questions whenever you
a
need
couple
it.
thousand.
Unfortunately, Aria cannot
Couple
judge
thousand
me,
followers.
so it's very useful. Opera browser has many features that are very useful in your day-to-day browsing needs, not just in making your friends look silly. So why don't you use the link in my description and sign up today?
And I think
Now
the
back to
music
making my
channel
friends look like idiots.
I think the music channel went up by like 5K too, so we got a decent push.
It's me.
From
Sorry.
Big Mama
I'm just
T-Mar.
so used to being undercover. Under whose covers? Your mum's probably... No, I don't even know why I've done that.
What?
I'm sorry, she's probably a lovely woman. To start off with, I eased in on my account, and I thought, you know what does the internet love? And that's kitty cats. The internet is a big fan of the puss, so I infiltrated. This cat is chonky. How did you get
Why
into
are there so many
this cat is
people in the
chonky?
group?
That's the hardest page to get in of them all. I just literally agreed. I mean, it's not that difficult, I'll be completely honest with you. But here we are, this cat is chunky.
Wait, you gotta
it's just
agree to
people just showing their rather large cat. So I thought I'd really try and hone my cat lover, and I just said, Chonkzilla. Chonky. This cat is chonky. This one's having breakfast. Chonky nut clusters. It's that easy. Kit Kat chonky. Chonkstar 123. I don't know why you're allowed to fat shame cats, and it's cute, but I'm fully here for it. This is Fluffy the Grey Chonky Cat.
Wait, I'm still just trying to figure out how there's so many people in here.
That's funny, right? Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. John Kennedy, double chonk chocolate cookie. And it was at this point that I thought that maybe I should get involved myself. You know, I've really indulged in what it is to be a cat lover. So I scoured the internet, I found the chonkiest cat I could find, and I decided to post this. My cute little chonk Violet. We named her after our favorite film, Chonky and the Chocolate Factory. Just added an extra chonk in there.
He was really in character.
Chris and Arthur are at the flat for most of these days. And when left at home with my own brain, well, this comes out. Although her gums aren't everlasting on account of all the food she crams in her chunky little face. Bless her. I'm gonna check now to see if I am still a member of This Cat is Chonky, or if they have in fact kicked me out. My post didn't go through. What the hell is going on? Oh, my cat's too chonky for you, is it? Honestly, I don't want to be a member of this group anymore. Up next, climbing singles community. Honestly, I was already a...
Wait a second. You're telling me that there's a nigga in there just moderating cat pictures all day? Nah. What's going on? What's going on? What is going on in the world? But then again, here I am watching another nigga online. You know what I'm saying? It's really a wild world we live in right now. It really is a wild world. I'm not gonna lie. Fuck you on about? Somebody time out MJ. Niggas is wildin'.
Part of this group. What I've always said is when you're a single person, you need strong thingies. It's a place to meet single climbers from beginners to experienced climbers or anyone interested in climbing. Single climbers means sing. It means sing. I love climbing. The entrance exam for this was slightly harder. I had to ask Google. Literally, I just typed in this question into Google. But luckily, the grade boundaries were very low, and I was allowed in. Let's welcome our new members. Who's that at the bottom? I've entered at the bottom in a singles community. But hey, I'll take what I can get at this point. You can't go in fully strong. I've discovered that in my weeks as a detective. And you've just got to ease yourself in. This is Melissa. Anyone in Colorado available to climb boulder-based? I hilariously said, isn't all climbing boulder-based? Hey y'all, new here. The name's Charlie. Happy solo climbing. Just need some advice. Which would you say is the best wall for this in Leeds? How about a climbing gym for AI spam and scammer bots? You tell them, Gilbert.
Bro, what is... I was about to say, like, why is it just all chicks? I hate Facebook. I hate it. I hate it. We gotta get rid of it. Like, at some point, there's things in life that, like, you're just not supposed to have things forever. Like, after a while, like, stuff becomes too aware, too weird, and you just can't allow people to sulk and be in these situations. You just can't. You can't. We gotta bring it into it.
But there wasn't really anybody in this comment section who fed into this most likely AI woman. And I started climbing to stop sniffing Charlie. That is quite a creepy message to receive, actually. I'm sorry, Charlie Brown, if you're listening to this. Also, fantastic name / dance move. So I then thought, it's now or never. I've got to shoot my shot here in the climbing singles community before they just throw my ass out. I've made it anonymous, obviously. Who am I kidding? That ass is recognizable from miles away. Single climber.
This has got to be just a giant group of dudes.
Exposing a whole new crevasse. Anyone up for 127 hours part 2? I've effectively just asked them to get their arm so jammed up my...
What?
I don't know why they didn't love me on this page. Not a job I want to free solo. Climbing pun. Improving in my climbing, but the improving grip strength makes single life a lot more painful. Although in fairness, I didn't need to use the chalk. But I very quickly got removed from that page. But I wasn't done with the climbers and I wanted to get my own back. So I posted, anyone know which carabiners / ropes would work best? Thanks.
What is that?
And I'm yet to get a reply. United Kingdom taxidermy. I honestly, there's no rhyme. I'm yet to get a reply. Thanks.
So do you think if you walk into the homie's crib, right, and you see some shit like this, like just in their shit, like what do you even? I don't even understand. You understand what I'm saying? Like, what do you say here? Big Daddy Crazy's been loyal to the gang for 14 months in a row. Come on, Crazy. Yes. Taxidermy? What do you mean taxidermy? You ignore it? What? Okay, sorry, I got lost in the chat for a second. Anyway, like, what do you do, bro? I don't know if I would be intrigued. Like, if I feel like I would have a lot of questions. I don't know if I, like, because it's obviously it's the homie. So it's like, now I gotta know, like, but do I want to know? I don't think I would want to know. Holy shit. I wonder if it was like maybe, oh, no. I was gonna be like, what if it was someone who like wasn't as close as like a best friend, and then for some reason you were like just at their house when you saw some shit like that? I don't know. Yeah, it'd be weird. I don't know. Yeah, it'd probably be weird.
This, and I'm yet to get a reply. United Kingdom taxidermy. I honestly, there's no rhyme or reason to any of this anymore. I just thought taxidermy's quite funny. After sort of gaining information about the taxidermy world, a unique helmet. I've been called that before. You've got to think, these at one point were just literal
What?
living animals. That is an absolute monstrosity. Is this allowed? I was about to say, is this disrespectful? It's not exactly
What the
respectful, is it? That
fuck
one's,
is
there's a
wrong
fucking
with
raccoon in a
people?
gimp mask. I thought, what do I say here? They're really just, nothing will look out of place here. They really are doing the Lord's work
See,
as it is.
you would have to
so
ask too,
I
huh?
entered
Yeah.
a group called Foxy Taxidermy.
What?
Which I think is just people just selling taxidermy. I just said, oh, I misread. I thought this group was for taxis to Derby.
Okay.
This video seemed like a good idea at one point. Bear in mind, this is all on my actual account as well. A group where we all pretend to
Seen
be
your
ants in
profile.
an ant colony at the Stand Up Comedy Club. These are real life people. Our Majesty has made Time magazine again for the 3rd year in a row, everyone. Queen of the Year. So I thought I'd get involved in a way I only know how. Just kill the joke flat. So I said single, 2 weeks old, one of 30,000 siblings. I'm a dyslexic incest.
What?
Insect intersex. We don't care, do we? Looking for a fire ant to give me a quick abdomen rub this Valentine's. Think that basically just means I'm a tossed
You
off by an
get it?
attractive
You
ant.
get
I don't
it?
know what I'm doing.
You get it? You
Not
get
packing
it?
a lot of heat, but learned the hard way a magnifying glass is not the way to solve that problem. Sort of burn-based circumcision. It's not good fun. Not looking for a week-long relationship. If you want to be my queen or just a French mandible all night long, I'm your ant. Warning, there is a reason they call us bullet ants, but they will be the best 3 seconds of your life. There we go. There's the mention of sex. We thought we got away from it, but oh no, it's impossible. Everything catapults hunting, fishing. This is a niche little group. Turns out, literally just people selling like hunting equipment and catapults, which, by the way, if you want to channel your inner Bart Simpson, not something I think I've ever seen in a real life scenario.
Wait a sec. Never in my mind did I think that you could just. What? Oh, okay. Catapult vest? The fuck is that? A slingshot? You're telling me they got slingshot stores? Nah. Nah. Nah, I can get a pro slingshot. Oh, this just got me rock hard. Oh my god. Slingshot starter set. Slingshot starter set, chat. Wait, okay. But this that bullshit though. Where the catapults at, nigga? They think I'm fucking playing games. Where the catapult? It gotta be the one that's expensive and shit. Send me to the catapults, nigga. Gamekeeper cap. Get the fuck out of here. Nah, give me the real shit. Give me the real shit, cuz. Come on, somebody gotta have a catapult, dog. Yeah, cause it's made out of that's like a real fucking cast in metal. Like someone literally dropped hot molten what do you call it, metal into like a fucking, what are those things called? They dropped the metal into like the grip thing. Alibaba. Is a catapult not a mold, like a cast? There you go. Is a catapult not a catapult? Why are there different meanings for Like, since when is a catapult a slingshot? Like, when did they start doing that? Trebuchet. What the fuck does that mean? Oh! 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 Yeah. Oh, okay, but I want life size. Oh. 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 Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh yeah, because niggas was using hand blades in the medieval times. The fuck is going on right now? But I'm not gonna lie. You telling me I can get, if I get like 4 of these bitches, one at each corner of the crib. Oh my God. Oh my, America. America.
I was tempted to buy one, but instead I thought I'd sell something of my own. Mix my love for catapults, hunting and fishing, and just track down and fucked up a shark with a trebuchet. Anyone want it now? I'm done. Slight wear and tear. So we'll see if I've had any replies. It's been posted. Nobody has said or done anything about it. That's a hey. Where's your sense of humor, catapult lovers? Sling your hook.
I'm here too, nigga.
Sling. So seeing as nobody wanted to give me the time of day, I thought, hey, Arthur Television's persona. Let's pretend it's 1453 internet. Basically, what this group is just people who are just, it's quite self-explanatory actually. You just racist post something as if it's 1453. Lance is an uncommon name nowadays, but in medieval times, people were named Lance a lot. I'll be honest, I really enjoyed trying to pretend like I was a very old-timey kind of guy. Bit of background, Ophelia just tried to call in sick.
I don't get it.
Her boss wasn't having any of it. Said, Ophelia, you're coming in. So she took to the interweb to speak dismay.
Does anybody get it?
I know not that one hath been denied leave from thy craft. Thy foreman will count his days numbered when I bid him good morrow, brandishing the plague most bubonic. I deem it preposterous when an ailment doth prohibit one so, to then foresee their return to the shackles of trade. Worry not, thy foreman is most susceptible to my advances. One knows one should not, nay, must not. But the prospect of bearing of one's ankle seems tantalizing, so just gonna show a bit of ankle, just to get a day off work. Hey, girl's got to do what a girl's got to do. I feel you, girl. And of course, because I was having so much fun, it doesn't stop there. Don't you remember that trebuchet? Nobody would buy it these days, so I thought, let's try it now.
1942.
Vendor. Hoard one must not. The days of yonder, when one's trebuchet saw much use, are now fleeting. The welcoming of twin babes hath cluttered my quarters so. A once loved mechanism doth catch dust, and I grow weary of stubbing one's toe. I wish not for its demise, but for it to discover an adoring dwelling, willing for suggestions.
There's no way that doesn't entice somebody. There's no way that would have got me. I'd have been like, oh my God, this nigga really knows what he's talking about. This got to be a real trip to Malache.
If anybody liked those. Right, so other people have been allowed to talk about trebuchets on there, but I've not been granted access. Stamp collecting. I mean, quite a popular hobby, I believe. I didn't really know
I didn't think it was still happening,
to which people collected, but there's one, there is another one, and others also. There are more, and there is another. Again, ease yourself in, people. That's hot. Something any stamp collector would say when they've seen a Rasdell Stamp Company worldwide public auction. That's got my stamp of approval. Genius work! The infiltrator is undetected. So I thought, now's my time to strike. These idiots, they think me as one of their own. I shall put a spin on this tale. Boom. Could never find the right package, so have held on. But it's too late in life now, and I want to let loose. Ophelia always did think stamps looked better with a little head.
What?
Ophelia, you dirty. And my aim there was to find the horniest stamp collector. Cast your mind back to my dating video I did. Now, one group that seemed to be everywhere is furries. Here we are, Club Furry.
I just be wanting to know if it's serious. I don't believe that it's like real. Like in my head, I like there's something about it that like I think that other people are trying it because they're like, I wonder if this is a real thing. And then like you almost get sucked into like continuously going because you don't want to be mean. And then they just all show up and pretend to have fun. I don't know. Honestly, the more I said that, I was like, nah, these niggas just crazy for real. But yeah, it's crazy, bro. This has got to be insane. Like it's like you pay all that money for a costume just to edge. You spend thousands of dollars just to edge.
I think this is just people selling their suits and stuff. But $2,000. I wasn't aware of their game. A platypus fursuit. That's a furry that I can get behind.
Hey,
not
Lewis, thank you for joining the game, big dog.
A little platypus. Yum yum. Also,
hope you enjoy your sleep.
On furries and unusual places. What's he doing there? That's
What
a normal
the fuck?
person plays. Jump. Don't do that. That's mean. I will be honest. If you were to be going on a walk and then these, I'd think they're going to kill me. Oh my god!
Like,
is that
why
a
are
real
they
life
out in the
photo?
woods?
I think it is. New to the furry world and not yet got my own suit. I've edited myself onto this one as it's one that caught my eye. Genius. I've pulled up the editing and said this is the reason why it's there.
I'd
Does
be
anyone
like
have
Sly
any
Cooper.
recommendations for suits and also to help me with my persona? A bit about me. I'm shy. I like chess, single, and work on the shop floor at a local tech reseller. God knows.
I
what
just
that
keep
could be.
staring
But
at the
let's find
mouth,
out
bro,
now.
and all I can
Will
see
they
is
be there
Arthur.
to help me or
He's like,
banish me from their
what?
grubby little paws.
What?
All I wanted was a new life for my boy.
Look at
Become
him.
a household name in these past few months, and I just wanted him to be able
He
to
looks so
put on
feral.
that head and be who he really wants to be. But not today, apparently. Not today.
Boom, I hate the sun.
I don't really know why this is a
45
group. It's
members?
maybe a group for vampires, but I detest the huge yellow ball with all my force. Die, son! Clearly a vacuum fan.
That's a 10.
Anyway, I joined the fight and I said, thank God, finally people who agree with me. For years I've been called an idiot, ungrateful.
That one almost
a
went
bad
over my
mother.
head, for real.
I hate the sun. It's just fantastic wordplay, it really is, and I cannot wait for it not to pay off. Looks like the last post was 2020, which is ironic because look at the sun. Your vision ain't gonna be there. It's all come Millhouse. Last one for
Okay.
television. I got suggested this, a group where we pretend to be a family. So we
What?
get into the group. It's just people who spend their day telling other adults
Did
that
he
they're
just say
grounded.
ground
I don't
me
really-
harder?
Hey fam, it's your funkle. Just wanted to tell you guys that I just celebrated my 40th birthday and none of you got me anything. You're all out of the will. Oh, you funny little funkle. You funkle infection, more like. That's mean. I've just joined the fam. I want to open up to them. So that's something that's beautiful about
You know what
fam.
I respect so much about how he's doing this video? Is that he's keeping so much private and not really like making fun of niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, or for them being there because he's just a visitor in like whatever community they're in. I kind of fuck with it. It's mad dope. It's dope that, you know what I'm saying, he's not choosing to kind of punch on him like that. That's kind of dope.
Opening up and sort of ultimately one day bringing someone into the family. So I thought Ophelia could introduce her boyfriend. So I found a lovely picture of him which sort of looks like it's from an obituary. So I decided to post this. Hi family, it's been a long time coming, but I'd finally like to introduce you to my boyfriend. Been so nervous about posting this, but we're official and I couldn't be happier. Let's see what the reception was like.
Projected again?
Sick to death for this. Oh my god, I can't even introduce someone to my family in a pretend world.
It might have
There's gotta
something
be
to do with the
something
fact that they are the same person. But everyone's pretending to be
Nobody
a family.
would
It's
have
not
known
like,
that.
Oh, actually, that's not your real boyfriend. You
That's
can't
what I'm saying,
do
like,
this.
how do they judge the jokes?
I thought I'd
Maybe it's like
just
maybe it's like
pretend I'm
five or
I'm
six.
from a
It's like 5 or 6 like people, and they've been in this group for the entire time since it started. Like the original gang, they're the only ones that post in it, and everybody else just reacts to what they post.
random place. I just asked ChatGPT, give me a random street in a random city in a random country in the world. Rua das Flores in Porto, Portugal. So I found the Facebook page and I did what anybody who's in a group for their literal street on Facebook
There's
does,
a-
and I complained
what?
in Portuguese.
There's a
Numero
wait a
34,
second. What's going on in
Salfredi
Portugal?
Magna. ¿Cuánto estás gritar si me mejor?
Why do they have a
que
Facebook
Ronaldo
group?
por Puerto? Tengo trabajo a maña.
Because I
No, I'm not gonna lie. Portuguese, that shit sound angry as fuck.
was pissed off, I'll be honest. I may have taken it overboard there, but I was annoyed. And of course, what that does mean is, number 34, it's 3 a.m. The amount you're screaming, yes, you better have Ronaldo round. I've got work tomorrow. Immediately, straight after, obviously said,
Ah, era meu. O meu iPad estava ligado em meu telefone.
which of course translates to, oh, my mistake,
my
my
mistake.
iPad was connected to my speaker.
Bit of
I
an
thought I was going to have to show y'all my, you know what I'm saying, bilingualness and shit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know if y'all were ready for that. I'm happy I didn't have to bring it out for real.
Embarrassing one. So I moved on.
to my second Rua dos Flores group chat.
And of course, I just said,
Onde está Sere Madeline McCann? Quiero asistir, mas não consigo encontrar.
What?
You can't say that. It's too far. You're taking it too
What
far.
do you mean I've taken it too far?
How?
I just asked, has anyone seen the Madeleine McCann series? I wanted to watch it, but I couldn't find it. Honestly, you can't have anything nice these days, can you? I think I don't think I'm a member of that group anymore. Apparently, I wasn't
I'd hope
done
not.
yet. I really went overboard on Portugal here, especially considering the fact that I've made this undercover person incredibly Italian. But
I don't know. It's like I be trying to like. It's like I sit at home and I battle this every night, right, bro? And I'm like, damn, do I want to be like Toby, just so overwhelming with the hoes? You know what I'm saying? Or do I want to be like me? You know what I'm saying? Like, let it come ever so naturally. You know what I'm saying? A lot more calm, a lot more peaceful. I don't have to take random trips to Dubai here and there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, maybe that's the problem. I just been waiting. I just been waiting when I need to be attacking. That's the problem. That's really it. That's really, hey, I'm getting my own. Hey, thank you for this TED Talk, bro. A lot more calm and not less hoes. What? A lot less. All right. It's still some more out here, bro.
I joined Porto Expats.
Hi, recently moved to Porto. I was really loving the city. And so nice to find like-minded people who are living a similar life to mine. I'm sure everyone's story is very similar. But a little about me. For a long time, I was living in London and felt like I didn't belong. Felt like change was needed. I didn't feel like me.
I have since changed my name. Lorenzo Italiano feels much more me, and I can proudly say I am no longer a Patrick. He's a Porto expat.
Let's see if anybody replied.
Ah, God, admins are good.
I've wasted
What?
so much of my life. I was quickly coming to the realization that
Wait, what does that even?
Portugal here, especially considering the fact that I've made this undercover person incredibly Italian. But I joined Porto Expats.
Hi, recently moved to Porto. I was really loving the city.
Okay,
And
too
so
far
nice to find
back.
like-minded people.
I have since changed my name. Lorenzo Expat.
Yeah, what the fuck does that mean?
Patrick. He's a Porto expat.
Okay.
Let's see if anybody replied.
Okay. Obviously not.
God, admins are good.
I've wasted so much of my life.
I was quickly coming to the realization that in order to be allowed to be a weirdo, you've got to be amongst the weirdos.
Oh,
so I joined
amongst them.
Most Beautiful Legs in Facebook.
Oh, which I found out basically was just a bloke called Jason who made a group. The only person that was posting was
Ban every chatter in the group named Jason. Every one of them.
him. Jason just posted this woman, then said, ladies, please feel free to add your own pictures, and then just added a woman for 6 years later. And
Thanks
that's
for
it.
the ad.
But I did try to post, obviously, try and filter through the gaps. I'm gonna try to appeal to Jason here. I'm a total lesbian, looking for a sexy pair to give me a high five. Happy to just stare or become the filling in a bacon leggis tomato. Don't tell my wife about this account. So let's see if Jason has let us in. He's not. But that's okay, because I had a trick up my sleeve. I joined a page called I Love Women Who Squirt. I don't really know. These women
Explain
who are
it.
confirmed
Explain it
to
how.
squirt.
Because now I'm just lost.
Weirdly, weird people on this page. So I joined in with, hey, any fans of the Squirt's cousin, the queef up in this bitch?
So should we see if anybody cares?
No. Finally, I secretly want to punch slow-walking people in the back of the head. This is an account for people who apparently aren't just, like, okay with
Everyone needs
keeping our
help.
thought in their head.
All
But this
types of
man,
God.
he knows what's up. So where's the worst place? I personally think that Hammersmith and City Line Tube Station at Hammersmith in London is the worst
Do they have Yik Yak overseas, chat? Or is that only in America?
place for slow-moving bastards. Ian is pissed. So people are letting him know he's a Green Park, sure. Mykonos in Greece, pretty slow-moving. And I thought, hey, as Lorenzo Italiano, I should channel my Italian roots and let him know, hey, you're not even safe in Italy. So I said, the UPMC Salvatore Mundi International Hospital Inpatient Rehabilitation Unit, where I used to be a physical therapist.
He was like, I'm not
They
waiting.
are slow
He wasn't
moving
gonna wait at
people
all.
that I would advise you do not punch in the back of the head. This hasn't been a very successful video.
I'm down to punch somebody in the back of the head. Mainly myself for getting into this. Holy fuck, that was a fucking rabbit hole.